2, 1. Woo! Here we are. It is, what is it? AtlanticScrum and Hookup. And Yarrow is here, and Zampriti is here, and I'm here, and Sam. We've got Vidas and James over with me in the room. Vidas! James! Woohoo! Zampriti, is your audio working okay now? I guess maybe sometimes people end up being just purely on chat, and other people will file in. Hi, Zampriti. So let me do what I usually do, which is I'll go to screen share, we'll go to the desktop, with a nice infinite regress effect. I will move this over, and let's start with Yarrow. I think that I'm just going all people focused with these scrums. So Yarrow, how are things with you?
Things are great, although I haven't done anything since this morning.
Sure.
But I'm still reading on CSS and Bootstrap and HTML, sort of in a and trying to make some effort to make those things we're making look nicer.
Yes.
And I'll be free in the afternoon to pair on Hangouts feature. And, also, no, I have actually done something. I will be submitting a 2-line pull request for a collapsible history, documents revision history.
Oh, okay, right, for the website one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, no, this is the main thing Yarrow's been working on the moment, is redesigning our kind of control panel for the scrums. Cool. Yeah, so nothing blocking it at the moment, Yarrow, and you're available for pairing now, then.
Yeah, I will, yeah.
Good stuff. So I'm pretty saying we should do project focus. We could do, although I mean with this number of people, we probably, yeah, I mean, maybe I can do project overview, particularly for Vidas and James. Zampriti, there's not much to update. Maybe it would be sort of audio in his background, but he might not check in like that. Oh, okay. But that I'm very interested in that. You're working on the level 2 certificates for the TAs for the MOOC course. I guess the fact that you mentioned that you did some work on that suggests that it's not finished yet. I guess we're still working on making sure that works. But I guess maybe we'll just do me. But you might just put a pull request today. Okay, yeah, very much looking forward to that. Maybe next Tuesday is the earliest I'm going to kind of be able to turn that around for people. Still, I'm not available for pairing. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So let's go and let's check in with me. I'll give my, well, I guess actually, yeah. Let's do a project focus and just review what's happening in the projects. So I've just been showing the local support. I'm given an overview for local support to James and Vidas here, and showing them how it works and what's going on. And I just started showing them getting started on a feature to add a simple change to how the volunteers are displayed. Otherwise, on local support, we're waiting for PayPal to approve the money so we can pay people for some of the work on the volunteers ops. We're not having a client meeting with the next Thursday. It's going to be 2 weeks before we have the next client meeting. But basically, the big push there for local support is the volunteer off. I heard from David that Marion has finished the map component for the volunteer thing, which I think is going to be pretty cool. Marion's not in the session yet. Yeah, but that's I guess going pretty smoothly actually from local support. Yeah, let's check in other projects. We've got the auto graders. So auto graders. Yesterday, Paul and I made significant progress on breaking the really large homeworks repository into a series of smaller repositories, and I'm kind of appealing to Armando, who runs the GitHub account, to basically provide more individual private repos so that we can test all of the assignments independently. But so that gives me some optimism that auto graders is going to become more manageable in the future. We will see. Anybody who's got any thoughts on any of the things, do chime in. Cordelia Lulu, which is a project to try and promote programming amongst young women, I haven't heard much from recently. Pete seems to have largely moved to attending the America Scrums, and I've seen occasional bits and pieces. I don't know, Zampriti or Yarrow, have you heard from Pete recently?
No, I don't think he was attending any of the scrums recently. So,
Yeah.
and Cordelia has been pretty slow.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Um, I mean, as regards to the
I
website,
mean,
go on, somebody.
the biggest projects now that are most active are Website One and Local Support and Auto Graders. Those are the three main projects.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Do you want to? I mean, and of course, so Brian's doing the project management on website one.
yeah.
Somebody, do you want to give us an overview of how things are going with website one?
Yeah, so since the last project focus meeting, project focus scrum, there has been a lot of the changes on website one. Mainly, it is the arrows hangout feature, which allows us to auto update like the hangout links automatically on the events page. So that
Mm-hmm.
has gone through two iterations now. The first iteration was just updating the hangout link and then posting to Slack. And now the
Mm-hmm.
second iteration has been a huge redesign, which looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Although, yeah, there are a few more fixes and some refactoring to do on that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I mean, that is the major, the major part of website one. Also, I noticed that Brand had merged in a setup script to website one, so it would be easy for new users to get set up automatically by just
Right.
running one command.
You mean
So
new developers?
yeah, new developers.
Yeah.
I think those are the major things, and some also like the other big thing is the discuss. So the discuss commands have been implemented, and then there is a pull request waiting for the single sign-on.
Mm-hmm.
So users don't have to sign in to the Twitter or Facebook or some other account again. They will be automatically signed in through
Yeah.
Agile Ventures, and I think those are the major features. I haven't been working on any new features.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly my backend refactoring and all that. So,
Sure.
and when I get the chance, I usually work with Gordon on the GitHub commit count thing.
With
So
Gordon.
yeah,
Oh,
Gordon.
cool. Good stuff. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's all for me. I think I might have missed a few things, but I'm not
No,
sure.
no, no, no. That's a good overview. Website one, if it's confusing, refers to the actual Agile Ventures site itself. Um, yeah, so quite a lot going on there, and that's cool. We've got usually have more people at the Atlantic Scrum. Other projects. There has been some. We had Modesen in some of the scrums this week, talking about sequences for his Syrian orphans system. I guess you didn't hook up with him since then. Somebody.
I mean, he usually comes just after the Euro Scrum, and I am at school during that time,
Yeah.
so I can't really do
No,
much.
I've told him that you can't make that time slot. I wondered if he found you at some of the other things, but it sounds like not yet. Maybe I'll catch up with you next week. Um,
Yeah, I mean, we can catch up on the weekends
yeah,
because
yeah,
we could like tomorrow and day after tomorrow.
sure.
Not tomorrow, just day after tomorrow. On Sunday, I'm totally free.
Yeah, yeah.
When
And so,
usually the others
I
on
mean,
Monday.
the ETAS training program is the other one. I mean, that we're going to need to restart that in August. Yeah, the certificates for the this is for the we have like two online teaching assistants for the massive online class, and so we have a training program for them, and it's like they get certificates for those things, and the MOOC will restart again in September, so we need to get that sorted. But it sounds like they had. Look forward to your pull request on that, Sam. And I guess you had a spike, didn't you, Sam, for the EduChat of like a Slack integration into the MOOC. I guess that's still no. What was that? Because yeah, actually, Bidas was asking about that. Was you did that in CoffeeScript? Is that right?
Yeah, it was pure plan set office script, nothing
Yeah,
server side.
a spike in
I mean,
content.
yeah, I could try implementing that in the move, but things were moved on, and I kind of forgot about that because
Sure,
I was
sure.
busy
I
with
think
some other
that's
stuff.
not a priority. I mean, it's the kind of thing that would be lovely to have in place for September, but
Yeah,
right now. And Vidas, I think, was particularly interested in any project that might be doing bits of Angular JS, and that was a
yeah.
sort of a connection that we had there. But I think that's an overview on where we are on all of those, all of the main projects. There's other projects that are not so active at the moment. I don't know if James or Vidas, did you have any questions or thoughts or anything?
I was doing my feedback. I think so half of culture right
No,
now.
sure. Oh, sure. Yeah. No, I mean we've been yeah. It's all, but
By the way,
go on, somebody.
like are two other people with you in real life, or?
Yes, they are. Sorry, you missed the beginning. So yeah, let's go back to that's the regrets. Yeah, so this is sorry, introducing the We've got Vidas and James, who are senior makers at the moment. They're just about to start. They're finishing saying about it. They're just going to start on Rails next week, and we had a pairing session. And they said, well, maybe we can chat about what goes on with Agile Ventures and get sort of a big overview of the projects. So I think that about covers everything. Unless is there anything else that we need to concern ourselves with now, guys?
Not for me.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Quiet today for some reason. It's like Yarrow's about preparing, and Sam Pretty isn't. I mean, I'm going to have to go up into a teachers meeting if. Either of you guys are interested, like Yarrow is available preparing online. So if you wanted to spend some time, chatting with Yarrow or seeing what he's doing, then you'd be more than welcome to do so. You guys are already in the Slack. I mean, James, you were expressing some interest in how the Hangout thing worked, and that's basically Yarrow's thing. So I mean, I've got to go off. Because I've really got to go.
I think if Yara can hear me, I would like to have a chat with you at some point later, probably next week or whenever. Just because the Google Hangouts link, how you've got that set up is incredibly interesting and incredibly cool. So good job on that.
Yeah, well, you're welcome at any time. Just let me know through Slack and we'll arrange the time.
Yeah. I know Vidas is in Slack. Are you in the Slack?
I am.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, basically, website 1 here is this channel is the one, and you'll find Yarrow in there. And what usually happens at the end of the meetings is basically people will then post their Hangout links for pairing sessions or whatever. And you don't have to pair actively. Like if there's a pairing session going on, you can just observe some of the existing Agile Ventures members pairing together and kind of get as much of them involved as you want later on. And anyway, I mean, if we set up some other pairing sessions, in the weeks, I can do some scaffolded pairing on Agile Ventures projects.
It'll be interesting to see how
Yeah, totally.
But it's definitely interesting going from the course and then looking at real code out there. And the course is obviously baby steps into the real world, and then you see real code, and you're just like, wow, this is all new to me. But it's not. I understand bits of it, but I haven't got a full understanding of every part of it.
Right.
So exactly as what I said, seeing real code in action would be a massive benefit to both of us and to the majority of the cohort, to be honest.
Yeah, well, we'll gradually ease you into that over the next few weeks. Good stuff. All right. Okay, I think I gotta go and step into my coaches meeting. The coaches, we try not to say teachers. We think that's like the old education. That's the old style. That's a bad old style. The coaches. All right. Yeah, I think we've covered everything. So I will stop the broadcast.